up, YouTube? It's your boy AA9 Scales, and welcome back to another FIFA 23 Ultimate Team video here on the channel. And today, this might be the most important video I make this year because FIFA has changed in a massive way, and I want to give you guys exactly, you know, what you should do with your team going into this upcoming weekend league after this new patch or update or whatever took place, and kind of give you guys the rundown of what's taking place. Is Lengthy gone? The answer is no. Is Lengthy less overpowered? The answer is really no. The truth is that the game has been fixed. So throughout this video, I'm going to show you guys the best new team that I've built and the way I've built the team and how good the team is and the way you should build your team and players to really look out for, because there is one guy that is in this team that honestly, man, everybody should get. And as I start this episode off, hey, hit that big old thumbs up if you enjoy the video. But I am going to sell Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, this is so depressing. So I'm going to rant a little bit at the same time as I'm making this video. Cristiano Ronaldo, 200 games played, 166 goals. He was lengthy, and I'm selling him. And you're probably like, why are you selling him? It's still, lengthy still works. And yes, lengthy still does work. And Ronaldo will still feel like Ronaldo that we've been playing with all year. The problem is everybody around Ronaldo has gotten better. So that probably doesn't make a lot of sense. But the first thing I want to say here is obviously I bought him at I bought him at 1.8 million, and I'm selling him for 1.190, right? So if he sells. So Cristiano Ronaldo is officially listed up in this episode, and this is why. I'm going to break it down for you, okay? Now we have something called explosive. So for example, this card right here would be explosive. Let me just make sure I'm 100% sure that I'm saying this properly. But I believe this card is explosive, okay? Now this is one of the best cards in the game now. He's actually controlled. He's not explosive. It's okay. He's controlled. But still, let me kind of break it down. Okay, so if you've been playing FIFA for many, many years, you know one thing and know of one thing. When you look at cards, you look at pace. Pace, 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 pace. It's how we've always played FIFA. And if the player doesn't have pace, we either put a Shadow or a Hunter. It's how we've always played FIFA. Nothing's changed. Keep doing that. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. But what happened is this. We have been playing a broken game for 2 months. I can't believe I'm even saying this, man. So a lot of people think that the EA dropped a patch to fix the game to nerf lengthy. That is not the case, boys. That is not the case at all. Actually, what happened was we were playing a game that is broken. And this is my problem with EA Sports. This is where I got to rant just a little bit. Lengthy was never supposed to be the meta when the game left the headquarters. The explosive and the fast players were not taking the proper touches, so they felt slow. Which means for the last 2 months, when you completed Palinga, when you completed an SBC to make a player that was lengthy, you were playing something that wasn't supposed to work. Like lengthy players were supposed to be okay, but they were never supposed to be overpowered. They were overpowered because the rest of the game was broken. But EA Sports never told us this. In the comments down below, let me know if you smash the thumbs up if you agree with what I'm saying here. And let me know in the comments if you understand where I'm coming from. EA Sports should have told us, hey guys, there's actually a problem with the game. Lengthy players seem overpowered. That's not the meta that we're actually going for. We're trying to fix the explosive players and the fast players. Once we fix it, we'll let you guys know. But in the meantime, just know before you complete lengthy SBCs, that's not the actual meta. They could have told us this. Instead, they allowed us to believe for 2 months that we were playing the game the way it was supposed to be played, and that wasn't the actual game, which is crazy to me. If you guys don't know what I'm saying, players like Messi, who are explosive, now take better touches. They accelerate the way they're supposed to. Players like Dembele, Mbappe, Neymar, they're no longer lengthy players were running properly. Explosive and fast players were not running properly. So the way you were built in your team with all the lengthy players, that has officially changed. It was never meant to be the meta, and it's still not the meta. So someone like Salah, who was already incredible in the game, now he feels even faster because the game actually works properly. So someone like Salah right here, who sells for 800K, I bought him at 1.6. This card might be one of the greatest cards in the game now because you can get him explosive with the finisher engine or artist. And he's already 92 pace. So I want to take a second real quick and show you guys a card. This card was kind of irrelevant in FIFA, right? Until the patch dropped. I played against this guy in qualifiers, and I quickly went and completed him. He is the man named Miguel from Newcastle, okay? This guy's having a great season for Newcastle IRL, and he got a player of the month recently. Nobody really talked about him. After I played in qualifiers, I went and picked this card up, and I'm going to tell you something right now. This card is stupid good. Not only is this card stupid good, he can play right wing, center mid, right mid, and cam, right? But now he's an explosive player. Let me just make sure he is explosive before I say he's explosive. But again, it's not really worrying about if he's explosive or length. That doesn't matter. It's just about the speed now, in my opinion, boys. But on top of that, he is explosive, which is a W. This card goes for 90K as an SBC, and he is now one of the most meta cards you can get. Why? He has the skill moves of 4-star, right? He has the 93 speed. He has the acceleration. He has the agility. He has the balance. Not really the balance, but the agility. So he has everything that's really needed to be that type of meta player that we know of FIFA. Left stick dribbling still not a thing, but R1 dribbling with explosive players makes a really, really big difference. Now, with that being said, another guy that became extremely valuable after this patch is Mbappe. He is now officially the best player in the game. It used to be, in my opinion, Gold Ronaldo or Ronaldo was the best goal scorer in the game, but it's not even close now. Mbappe can literally run in a straight line. I got gameplay of me going directly in a straight line and just running past everybody. VVD can't catch him. Center backs can't catch him. Of course, you know, Mendy and stuff like that still catch him every now and again. That's just FIFA. We know how that works. But when it really comes down to if somebody pulls up with Ruben Diaz with a lengthy on him, lengthy Ruben Diaz, Mbappe's smoking him now because the game is actually played the way the game was meant to be played in the way FIFA's always ran. So Mbappe is now officially one of the best players in the game, if not the best player in the game. The guy I put beside him right away after I saw the patch change, I went and got Keen on this account because I thought to myself, oh my goodness, man, that amount of speed, that weak foot, that skill moves, and I want to say that Keen might be explosive. There's a couple different body types or a play type, I guess you can call it. There's lengthy, there's explosive, and there's controlled. If you run, excuse me, if you run artist, deadeye, basic energy, engine, or a powerhouse, or hunter, or shadow on Keen, he is now explosive. So now you have a 5-star weak foot, 4-star skiller, explosive striker, which changes everything about the way the game was played, right? So now this guy, I was like, I gotta do him. I know he's stupidly overpriced because he's 900K, but I instantly went and got him, and I instantly scored 11 goals with him in 7 games, and he's just been absolutely monstrous. On the right-hand side, I went and I had Park, and I said, wait a minute, I think Park gets explosive. And he's a really nice-looking box-to-box midfielder. So what did I do? I picked up Park, I threw an engine on him, and instantly he is explosive with an engine. And not only is he explosive, but now he has 90 pace, good dribbling, still decent defending, and I put him at center mid in this team. And again, just the way the team plays is just stupid, right? I went and picked up Neymar. I didn't even really enjoy Neymar before the patch, right? And he's only played 2 games, 2 goals, but I'm playing him out on at a center mid position. And then my last guy was João Cancelo. So you can see the way I built the team. When I went 20-0, I had Vieira, I had lengthy players all over the place. Cordoba became a thing now, right? Cordoba I threw in because as long as they have high speed and you could throw a shadow or a hunter and get the speed really up, that's what matters because players are taking the right touches now. Players are taking the right steps now. Players are accelerating. A lot of people are like, oh, the game hasn't changed. You won't really tell a difference unless you play with these type of players, the Keens, the Mbappes. Get yourself in form Mbappe and watch. You'll notice that the game changed massively, bro, because players can't really catch him. A player like Miguel, he's going to be very hard to catch. With 93 speed, explosiveness, these cards are the ones to really, really, really pay attention to. A lot of people have been saying Messi feels overpowered because he's explosive. I don't agree with that. I do think Messi is better than he was in the game now, but I don't think that he's overpowered or anything like that. He's definitely good because he's explosive, but he still only has 82 speed. But so not only do you need explosive, in my opinion, but you need explosive with the pace. It can't just be explosive. You can't just have 66 pace, but be explosive. So because you're explosive, you're going to run by everybody. For me, that's not how it works. For me, what I noticed is having explosive plus the speed, now you are absolutely crazy good. Player, for example, like Fati. Fati is one that I'm 100% sure is explosive with 92 speed. That's going to absolutely slay, man. Like, this is crazy because you could just throw, which I'm very lucky to have him on my RTG. You throw a Hunter on him, right? Hunter's going to put him at 99 pace with 91 shooting and explosive. This is the meta now, man. This is the way of making games much easier for you. You're going to fly by them. Someone like Correa, I'm not sure if Correa is explosive. You guys know Correa was extremely broken in this game, even before this new update that EA dropped, because I don't want to call it a patch, because at the end of the day, it's not really a patch, bro. Like, they didn't, you know what I mean? It's not like they didn't nerf nothing, bro. They just made the game the way the game was supposed to play, which is crazy that we're 2 months in talking about that now. Correa is explosive, okay? So this card right here is explosive. Now, you take this card You throw a nice little hunter onto him. Can you throw a hunter? You cannot. Yeah, wait. Can you? You can throw a hawk on him. Yeah, you can throw a hunter. So you throw a hunter. He has 95 pace, 92 shooting, and he's explosive. Boom. There you go. 4-star, explosive, crazy speed. Again, for me, I want them in the 90s. Maybe I'm tripping. But players with the crazy speed, man, are now going to slay. That is the way the team is, the way to look at the game now. Just look at it the way old FIFAs were. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I like the lengthy meta. It was never meant to be the meta, boys. It was never, EA didn't design the game for lengthy to work. The problem is the game was broken for 2 months. So we were playing something that me and you thought was the meta, but realistically it wasn't. EA Sports just completely dropped the ball when it comes to FIFA, which is crazy to think that a company could actually mess up for that long, but they did. Again, I'm not here to slay them and this and that, but it really sucks for the people who did Palinga and for the people who completed lengthy SBCs thinking that that was going to be the meta for the rest of the year. And we always know the game can be patched, but at the end of the day, let's talk about this Chiesa card real quick. Let's say somebody missed up out on Chiesa because he wasn't lengthy. Can this guy get explosive? Yes. So let's say you didn't do this SBC right here with the hunter. He's still explosive. My goodness, this card looks crazy. 99 pace. So now all of a sudden, if you missed out on a Chiesa and you didn't do him because he wasn't lengthy, that's low-key kind of annoying, man. I could see how somebody could be really, really upset about that and how EA really dropped the ball, because there's a lot of cards that people avoided because they weren't lengthy. And that's a problem, EA, man. That's something that really, really you guys should have addressed throughout the year and not allowed us to continue to think that that was the meta when it was actually never the meta. But Chiesa is explosive with 99 pace if you put a hunter on him. And that right there in itself is just absolutely game-changing. Again, this guy's not explosive, guys, João Cancelo. But for me, I've been using him because, again, high speed. I use him as a defensive mid, and he has worked absolutely lovely. I have been looking around for an explosive defensive mid. But again, I don't think you need the explosive stuff. I don't think that's actually something that you have to look for. I think at the end of the day, you just look at the pace and then put a shadow or a hunter on him. If you can get explosiveness, then that actually helps a lot. But at the end of the day, I don't think that really matters. I'll go over custom tactics for you guys. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm still a little bit ill. The custom tactics for me are still the same, still rocking the same. I might bring the depth down a little bit now because of how fast players are, right? You don't want to get blown by too much. And I've just been running the team with my boy Miguel on the left because Trivela still works, so he has the left foot Trivela. Keane at striker, Mbappe on the right for the right foot Trivela. Neymar at the right center mid as my cam, João Cancelo and Park. And again, Trivela's work, they're not as overpowered as they once were. That did get nerfed. They still work, but they did get nerfed a little bit. If you green them, they definitely go in. But at the end of the day, boys, this is the type of players you want to be looking for. The Neymars, the Mbappes, the Keanes, the Miguels, the Chiesas. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of players that are really, really going to go a long way for you. Rafael Leao is somebody I want to look up. A lot of people love Rafael Leao. Sorry about your Hollands, boys. Holland must y'all must be a little bit upset. Rafael Leao, I'm not sure if Rafael Leao is lengthy or not, man. I can't remember if that one's lengthy. I know a lot of you guys, or if he's explosive. I know a lot of you guys use him, but I'm not 100% sure. One guy I want everyone to pay attention to, and I think could actually become a very, very solid card in this game, is Anthony, the Brazilian man from Manchester United. That is a card, boys. Again, these are the type of cards that you really, really want to pay attention to. When SBCs start dropping, you definitely want to look into these cards, man. If they're explosive with a lot of speed, it's definitely somebody to look into. Look at this card right here, Anthony, man. He's explosive. Obviously, you don't really need to put a hunter or anything on him. He probably will get upgrades because if one to watch, Brazil is going to win a game in the World Cup. I think they get an upgrade with that. He's 379 coins. He is 100% explosive, even with a hunter or a hawk on him. So you can throw a hawk on him. He'll have 99 pace, pretty much, 83 shooting. You got that on him with explosive. These are the cards, boys. I'm telling you, man. These are the cards. And at the end of the day, all you really want to do is run down the wing now. It's back to just old school FIFA, bro, where you literally put pace everywhere and go down the wings. And a lot of people will say the game, they haven't felt a difference in the game. They don't understand what's changed. I promise you guys, man. I promise. If you play with the very, very fast players, you will instantly know a difference and you will see a difference of what changed. Because the way the players, if you Magidi spin, the way they accelerate off the Magidi spins, but you can't just grab an explosive player like Messi who only has 82 pace and be like, oh, I don't really tell a difference. Yeah, because Messi's still not fast. Yes, he's explosive, so he moves a little bit better, but he's still not fast. You need to get players that are fast on top of having explosive, and then all of a sudden I think you'll tell a massive difference. Again, lengthy still works. Everyone needs to understand that. Everyone keeps saying, oh, my lengthy play, my Haaland still feels the same. Yeah, your Haaland and your Ronaldo are still going to feel the same. They're still going to score the same. The difference is that fast players feel fast now, and lengthy players just feel the way they always felt. But the fast players are going to feel fast. That's the whole thing that has changed, right? So you just got to remember that. So make sure you look for players like Anthony, like Miguel. Those type of players are going to be the guys that really stand out going forward in this game. Again, massive mistake from EA Sports in my opinion, boys. I'm not sure how you get this wrong. I'm not sure how they messed this up, but the game has changed massively. I want to make a video letting you guys know the new meta, the new understanding. I played this game all night last night trying to understand it, and I definitely got my hands on it, and I understand it. You could just run pretty much with certain players, and you're running right past them. Mbappe is extremely powerful, so if you can get Mbappe, make sure you get Mbappe before you go into the weekend league, because that card is crazy. Booyah Nation, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a big old thumbs up, subscribe, turn your bell on. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully it helped you guys. Look out for the Miguel SBC. That's the Newcastle kid. That card's going to go away soon. Your boy has no more beard. I took it off. Crazy. Thank y'all for watching. Big thumbs up, subscribe. I will catch you guys back here tomorrow for another FIFA video. In the meantime and in between time, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay amazing. Y'all keep killing it in FIFA. All right? Have a good day. Love you guys. Bye.